Hi, this is Lynn and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite OTC stocks. It seems right now that OTCs have come back around. OTCs are definitely cyclical, and it's interesting with the overall market crashing right now. OTCs like AITX are coming back in a big way. So today I'm going to share details with you about AITX and why they are doing so well. And we'll also look at their stock chart and the latest news. But before we do that, remember that OTC stocks are highly risky. So I only invest money in them that I can afford to lose. High risk can also equal high potential reward. So let's go and look at today's hot stock. But before we do that, if you could give this video a thumbs up in return for my efforts bringing this information to you, it would be greatly appreciated. And while you're at it, subscribe. So let's look at AITX. First of all, we're going to take a look at their one-year stock chart. Each candle represents 1 day, and you can see the high on October 21st, 2021 of 4 cents, and sliding back since then, as you notice here on the screen, for January 6th of 2022, about 2 cents. And again, it's sliding back, but in the last 5 days, the stock has been running up again, which is great news. Now we'll look at the 3-month chart, which is showing 1 day for each candlestick. Again, you can see that gradual slide back and the run up over the past 5 days. And notice the big green candlestick bars below the chart showing the strong buying of AITX. Again, this is really great news for this stock. I know the team has been putting in a lot of effort, and with those weekly updates from the CEO, we're going to actually look at one of those today too. So next, let's look at the MarketWatch update for this stock. You can see here the one-year performance for AITX shows a negative 74%, and the year-to-date is a positive almost 7%, and the 5-day performance shows AITX stock being up 56%. That's excellent considering the past 5 days have been generally big down days for the market. We had a couple up days and a few down days. So let's look at this article. AITX CEO Steve Reinharz releases the latest publication on the new economy, jobs, and automation. This article was published on May 19th, and it goes over the ebook that Steve Reinharz wrote and released on navigating the new economy, jobs and automation, challenges and opportunities, which is available for download now. I did download and go through it, and you'll want to do that also, I'm sure, on your own. Navigating the new economy, jobs and automation. So Steve Reinharz wrote this piece in an effort to share what's working for them and help other business leaders gain insight into what a rad future can look like and do for their companies. Next, let's look at a tweet from Steve, also returning from London town victorious, as he says. So again, it's about them signing up their first UK authorized dealer, and we're going to look at that article now. AITX subsidiary Robotic Assistance Devices signs their first UK authorized dealer. This story was released on May 18th. They announced that its wholly owned subsidiary signed its first authorized dealer in the UK, and they received an order for a ROSA security robot. Additional details, including the name of the dealer, will be released in the future. Reinharz is returning from the 2022 IFSCC International, Europe's premier security trade show. Companies throughout Europe are yearning for solutions that RAD offers, performance at a lower cost. They're struggling with the same human resource issues, soaring manpower costs that the US and Canada are experiencing. They'll continue to build a base of qualified European dealers as they see that market almost the same size as the US, Reinharz said. Now let's take a quick look at AITX short report. You can see that over the past 5 days, there's an average of about 40% volume shorted for the AITX stock. So still a lot of shorts out there, but at least that's less than if you look at late April, it was about an average of 50% volume shorted. So we're seeing improvement in that area, especially with the run-up on the last 5 days. Next, we're going to take a really short look at Steve Reinhardt's weekend update from last weekend when he talks about the stock's potential now that things are moving in the right direction.
Let's start about the stock. Everybody who's in everybody who's in the community. I hope you're taking a moment this weekend to just breathe a sigh, in my eyes, of relief that, hey, number one, the OTC can be brought to life. It's gotten beaten up hard last year, but there is life still. Number two, it's interesting how the OTC works with the senior exchanges and now the crypto exchanges. Because, money moves around, money looks for opportunity, and I think that there remain several good companies on the OTC that have tremendous opportunity. So I think that we were included in that category yesterday on Friday, and that's awesome. Anyway, I love that. So much excitement. We had great volume, a great increase. I remember a year and a half ago or so when we had this every day. It was incredible. Obviously, we all hope that to happen. We shall see. Whether it does or it doesn't, we continue on track, working hard, making progress, and communicating it all to you.
I hope you enjoyed that short update from Steve. Now, AITX is getting a lot more publicity, and as you can see, it's affecting the stock in a very positive way. So next, let's look at a clip from Steve's recent appearance on TV station WSB TV from Atlanta, Georgia. I warn you, the quality's a little poor on this clip that they uploaded to YouTube, but it's real short, and I think you'll enjoy finding out more about what Steve has to say about automation is helping companies across the U.S. and across the world.
22% of all security officer hires don't last 30 days.
Brad CEO Steve Reinharz has 27 years in security. You may have seen one of his all-stars, Romeo, at Truist Park during the World Series. Romeo provided assistance at home games last fall.
The units itself have the ability to connect back to other people in case people need help.
The large police presence combined with modern-day technology kept crowds safe. Romeo did not have to handle any troublemakers, but posed for a lot of selfies.
People loved it.
So that was fun, seeing that short clip from Steve Reinharz. In the book, Steve also talks about a video that he recommends we all take a look at. So we're going to look real briefly at this video clip of automation, which also gives you a better idea of how automation can benefit many companies and looking how it's used particularly by this one company in making grocery deliveries, very large amount of grocery deliveries in the UK. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you invested in AITX? Are you considering buying AITX? What are your thoughts on the rebound in this stock and how long it could possibly last? I'd love hearing from you. Also, make sure and go here and sign up for our newsletter so that you could receive updates on stock market changes, on the hottest OTC stocks that are making a comeback right now as well. And next, go here to look at our latest videos on other OTC runners like ILUS, Sybil, Humble, ENZC, and more.